Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Nia Holloway, and I'm here with my girl Jen on Ladies First.
What's going on? We're back. Yes, I know I've been MIA for a hot minute. A lot has been going on, but we are here. Ladies First has returned, and I have a very special lady next to me, young woman. I've had women from all walks of life on the show. You know, I've had artists, you know, rappers, legit artists. I've had, you know, politicians. I've entrepreneurs. Today, I have the very first Broadway star of The Lion King, Miss Nia Holloway.
What's up?
What's up, Nia?
How you doing?
Good. So first off, I love Lion King. That's probably my top 5 Disney flicks of all time.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It has to be for everybody.
And I saw it on Broadway, but you're on the national tour, so it's different.
Yeah.
But even so, the songs are similar and everything. So how did it feel to be a part of something so epic like The Lion King?
Oh man, it was a blessing. It is a blessing. I got casted my junior year of high school, so that made me the youngest woman to play the role of Nala.
Ooh.
So it was a lot of pressure. But I mean, to be a part of a show that's literally been around as long as I've been alive, it was so humbling, and I've grown so much as an entertainer. Period, being on The Lion King.
So before we get to that, because you've done a lot more before you got to Lion King. So first off, you grew up in Harvey, you said, right?
Yeah.
Illinois.
From Harvey, Illinois, and I was about 8. Me and my family, we moved on down to Georgia, and I got family down there too, but yeah.
So how was that kind of transition going from like a big city to down south?
It was way
time,
different.
Right?
Yeah, you know, I got the Southern hospitality, and
Yeah.
you know, I learned all the, you know, the slang, and I sound country now, so I got no Chicago accent left.
Do you miss Chicago at all?
Oh yeah, that's always home, and I still have family there on my dad's side, so I always go up there and see my cousins and uncles and everything. But like high school, elementary school, Atlanta.
And speaking of like high school, I read that you were actually, not only is she a singer, you guys, but she's also a dope basketball player. So I heard you were gonna go pretty far in ball. No?
Yeah. I was I got a championship. You know,
See
I got
that?
a ring. I got
That's
a ring.
something.
Role player.
What position did you play?
I was a 4 or 5. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you miss that? I mean,
I do. It's fun. My sisters still play basketball, so I love. You know, it's for fun. But this right here, you know, tops it.
you wouldn't turn it around. I mean, if you could be a superstar in the league versus where you are today.
Oh, right here.
Really?
All day long. All day long. Yeah, yeah.
So how did it go from like basketball, and then you guys, not only that, but she was also on a on a show called Majors and Minors.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was produced by, I love her, the Queen, Brandy. Which, by the way, she was the first album I've ever bought. The Brandy self-titled album.
Oh yeah.
First one I ever bought. But anyway, off track. So how did that end up happening? Did you audition for the show? Yeah. And then I guess just tell me your journey through that.
It was a reality show. It was 12 kids, and we got mentored by celebrities over a couple weeks. And I'm talking about celebrities like Brandy, will.i.am, Jennifer Hudson, Leona Lewis, Ryan Tedder, Adam Sandler. It was 12 celebrities. And throughout these weeks, we wrote songs. We did mashups. We wrote our own records, which were released on RCA. And we did a whole album together. And through this whole process, they helped us learn how to write, perform, and just aspects of the industry that would help us. So it was dope. It was so fun, and I got to work with Brandy, who's phenomenal. The Queen,
Brandy,
yeah.
yes.
And she was so dope and chill, and yeah, it was an amazing experience.
And you were like 15 when you did that?
I was 15, yeah.
So you were kind of fresh, just jumping right into like the Wolves and all that.
Yeah, like that was like my first like TV opportunity. I have done like Philip Serena. I did the Apollo Theater when I was like 13, but like when Majors and Minors came around, that was like my first TV gig, and it was on the Hub Network, which is like Discovery Kids. So yeah,
I would say like if I was a kid and I got thrown into that and meeting all these famous people, I wouldn't know what to do. Like,
I'd
be
dope.
nervous.
I was
every day,
nervous.
right?
I was super. It's so funny because like reality TV is reality TV, but they just make you create it a couple times. Yeah, so
reality TV, yeah.
Right. I'm like the huge Brandy fan, so like when we first saw
What's
Brandy,
your favorite song? Put you on the spot.
I can't pick a.
If you had to pick, okay.
If I had to pick a favorite Brandy song,
Yeah. Or even your top 3. I just gotta ask.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Have you ever? Boy Is Mine.
Of course.
And
if you don't say the song, I'm gonna be mad, Nia.
no. Why is it? I feel like I want to sing it because I can't remember.
We sing it. Well, she's gonna bless us a little bit later, you guys, with a performance. So get ready for that too.
I wanna be down with what you
That's the
going
shit
through.
right there.
Wanna be down? That's my song.
I'm sorry, we got a little brand mode going on.
Yes, but when we first met her, it was like a surprise.
Yeah.
And it was so fun. I don't even know why this came out when they were like, okay, meet your first guest. And we turned around and I was like, oh my Lanta. And they were like, can you do that again? I was like, what? That's weird. But it was so dope to meet her. Yeah.
So that must be someone 15 years old doing that. And then getting into The Lion King. It's like you haven't stopped since.
2 years later, yeah, it's just been constant work. You know, my dad is my vocal trainer and, you know, my entertainer trainer, period. So it was just like I never stopped, you know, going to school, and I was doing local plays in Atlanta too, and just working on my craft in school, outside of school every single day. So like I was prepared, you know.
And we were talking offline about this too. Like, it's stressful going on a national tour. Like, you've been on tour with The Lion King for 3 years already.
Yeah, 3 years.
And I'm sure it's a lot on your body, your voice.
Yeah,
you're traveling from city to city all the time. So.
Yeah, I mean, like physically, it's like something I've never experienced before. Just having to do we do 8 shows a week. Two on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, and then we have 1 day off a week. It's a lot physically, but like mentally, I've gotten so strong, you know, to get through it and give a beautiful performance every night. So like theater, I will say, you know, TV I've done, live performances, being in theater has sculpted me so much as an entertainer, because you got to give that magic every time and one time. So it's like I'm biased, but it's one of the highest forms of art to me, because you only got one shot.
And you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that, because I feel like theater now and musicals and Broadway and all that, it's finally come to the mainstream. It's great, you know, thanks to shows like Hamilton. I know the Tony Awards was on. They swept the show. So how do you feel about the success of like Broadway now? How it's really coming into pop culture?
It's so refreshing, because it's almost like theater was like that little, you know, the hidden secret that, you know, a lot of people didn't know about or weren't really interested because they weren't introduced to it. And I feel like it's dope because Hamilton, you know, it incorporates that pop culture that makes people want to get into it. And then you watch and you're like, this is actually really fresh.
Right.
And it's just going to make so many young kids of all races and backgrounds want to get involved. And then to see all those people of, you know, not just black people, all people of color get those awards, it's refreshing, and it pumps you up. I was standing in front of the TV with my castmates and we were like screaming in between scenes and stuff. It was fun.
I'm sure it was a moment. And
oh yeah,
you'll get that one day, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
It's already in the tunnel vision and ready to go.
For real.
Do you ever get tired of singing the same songs? Because I know you're in theater, you got to sing the same songs, you know, 8 times a week and stuff. Does that ever get tiring?
You know what? I always tell myself the moment I'm tired of it, I gotta walk away from it, because it means I can't grow from it. And I'm not tired of it because it's so many things every night I can do differently. I see I'm doing something that's a weakness. So the moment you're not growing for something, then walk away from it. But right now, being so young and being able to be a part of this, I'm a sponge right now, and I have not stopped growing since the day I stepped in there. So I'm gonna stick around. I'm not tired at all.
I'm glad you got the energy. You know, like an old fogey like me, I'd probably be tired already.
Oh, please.
So what do you do if you're performing, right? You're doing your thing, you look in the crowd, and there's just somebody, the audience member in there, just not feeling it. Does that rattle you a little bit? Do you then try to perform to that person? Like, what do you do in that situation if people are just not into it?
The crazy part is, like, most of the times in the theater, we only can see like the first 2 rows anyway.
Oh, okay.
But
really?
I have definitely seen like a little kid who's like over it, you know, or like halfway falling asleep. And I will, like, because a lot of my show is like right at the edge, so I will definitely give it to them, and most of the times they're there. I mean, I'm like super tall in this mask. You can't help but wake up anyway.
And, you know, you're stupid if you fall asleep during The Lion King anyway, because if you haven't seen the show, it's probably one of the best shows I've ever seen. Oh, man. Period. It's the costumes, the colors, the songs. It's so good.
It's ill, and I'm not saying that because I'm in it. Like I had never even seen The Lion King before.
Wait. You haven't seen the movie or the show?
I've seen the movie.
Girl, I was about to say.
I seen the movie. I haven't seen it. I didn't see the play.
Okay.
But the first time I saw the play was when I went and got fitted for my costume once I got casted, and I was just sitting there in awe. Like I was sitting there with my mom, and I was like, "Mom, I'm gonna be in this," and she was like, "You are." It was just. it's one of the most magical experiences you'll ever have to get there. And I've met people who've seen the show 10, 13, 14 times and they still enjoy it because you're going to catch something new because it's all live. And when I say you're going to watch the movie and you're going to see exactly that on stage.
That's what I could say.
The Disney magic is crazy.
That's what I could say. And that's what I realized, too, when I was watching the play. I'm like, it's exactly the same. I mean, there's an extra few songs, but all the songs are really good.
Right. The song I sang, actually, Shadowland, which was written by Julie Taymor, who is, the producer of The Lion King. She wrote, and that was an addition to The Lion King, Shadowland, with Elton John also, the legendary Elton John, and Lebo M. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Lion King.
No, you can't. Absolutely not.
Definitely not. But listen, aside from Lion King, Nia has a ton of stuff going on.
Yeah.
She's working on some music. She writes songs. Like, this is why she's on Ladies First, clearly. So I guess let the people know what you're working on and what, what we can expect from you.
Yeah. So right now, I have a mixtape out. It's available on SoundCloud and Spinrilla, and my mixtapes. It's called A Rookie and a Vet. And A Rookie and a Vet is just, it describes me. A lot of people have not been introduced to me as an artist, excuse me, as an artist. And so, or as like, an actress. So a part of me is a vet because I've been doing this for a long time and I'm pretty seasoned, but I'm also a rookie in the sense that, this is the first time a lot of people are going to hear my voice and, see what I'm really about. And it shows the differentiation between me as an actress and a singer.
Honestly, I can't wait to hear what you can do because people who come from theater and then try to get into the business, into music and try to hit the charts and things like that, I think they do a lot better than the artists out now because one, you gotta be a singer to be in theater.
I like that you say that, a singer.
You know what I mean? Not like just one note kind of regular up and down singers. You gotta have a voice. So I'm excited to see what you do.
Oh, thank you.
I'm excited to see everything that you have lined up. And now I'm gonna need you to drive your attention to the screen.
Okay.
Because what I do is I ask the ladies who I have on the show to send me 3 things that inspire them to be the amazing woman you are today. So we have 3 images that's gonna pop up, and when it pops up, I want you to just talk about it. All right.
All right.
All right.
Later.
Let's talk about your grandma, Nia Holloway.
Legendary right here.
And you know what? I was listening to the songs. I'm like, what's Love Sensation? I mean, my parents are big disco fans. But I was listening. I was like, she's the one that did the Good Vibrations little hook that we heard.
Marky Mark, a.k.a. Mark Wahlberg.
That swagger jacked off. You were at half of her.
Yeah, she's legendary.
So
oh, my gosh.
Talk about her.
This amazing lady right here. This is my granny. We call her mama at home. That's what we call her. But she's a disco singer. And, words, sometimes I don't have enough words for her. She passed away when I was like 15, right before I got on that TV show. But she inspired me so much because she went all over this world, had a 40-year career. Japan, I've seen people go ham over her. And literally she would come back home and she would be mama and her moo and chilling, and it was nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And it was like she always taught me that, like, aside from all of this, your success and, how, your beauty and what you can do on stage, when you look yourself in a mirror, do you see who you are outside of that? And that's how you stay true when you're in this industry, because a lot of people can get lost. And the biggest thing I learned from her was she never got lost, ever. She did that from the day she was born to the day she died. She was Lolita, outside of Lolita Holloway, Love Sensation. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the biggest thing I took from her, aside from her being this amazing woman on stage with this. There was like 16 people in here, like literally 16 people in here singing, because her voice was crazy. And I just remember sitting on a couch with her, and she did a tour with a group called Take That in Europe. They touched millions of people, and she came out on stage and people went crazy. And I was sitting there with her. I was like, Mama, and I started crying. I'm like, Mama, listen to all these people. And she was like, oh, baby, just watch the show. And I'm like, no, you're insane. You're an icon. And it's just like the humility she had was unbelievable. And that's what kept her going for 40 years, because she stayed true to her heart. And that's why I keep in mind, like, aside from everything that I have, the success I'll achieve and what I have achieved, I gotta stay Nia Holloway. The Nia Holloway that my people know and that they sit down with. And that's how I know I'm gonna stay grounded. And that's the biggest thing she taught me. Like, she was ill, man. She was so ill.
I love that. And great record too, by the way.
Oh,
I was playing nonstop. My parents would have loved it, because they're disco freaks. Next photo. It's your family. So who's
My
that?
babies. Okay, these are my little sisters.
Aw.
This is Audrey, and Naomi, and she's 19 and she's 16. But they are my biggest inspiration. We're best friends. I got like one other girlfriend outside of them. These are my best friends right here.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes I think people struggle with especially women who are entertainers with being a role model, and it makes you feel like you have to live in this light of being perfect. And when I was on Majors and Minors, we were talking to will.i.am, he was so real, and he was like, you know, sometimes he said, as a performer, I know y'all like me, but y'all can't do anything to make me proud. It don't matter what you do, you're not gonna make me proud. Cause you know, I appreciate you, you know, appreciate me, but you're not gonna make me proud. I don't have no connection to you. He said,
real.
I do things for my mom. That's my biggest inspiration. If I make her proud, I can make myself proud. So I knew right then, I was like, I can't worry about being a role model to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't gonna like what I do. But with these two looking at me, if they can walk and be proud of me and not be ashamed and say, yo, that's my sister, and proud, then I can inspire somebody else. But it got to be about them, because I can't worry about everybody else. I got to stay at home, and they at home for me. So they ill too.
I love that.
They are so dope. They're so intelligent. So much talent. Basketball. My sister's a working girl in college. She got, schools, Princeton and Columbia looking at her. They ill. Yeah.
Talk about it. You come from a very special family for sure. And there's another photo here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Mom and pops. Everything right here. My parents, like everything I've ever done.
Mama's here too.
Yeah, mama and dad here. They're everything. This picture is my parents when they were 18, and this is me. And they got married.
Oh, wow.
They've been together since they were 16 years old. Still together.
God bless.
Yes, God is good. And it was
yes.
like, they had a vision, you know what I'm saying? They knew it and they saw it. And as I was growing up, everything they taught me about believing in myself and not having fear and being strong, they were like, beating that to me this young, like speaking things, you know what I'm saying? They knew it and they saw it. And as I was growing up, everything they taught me about believing in myself and not having fear and being strong, they were like, beating that to me this young, like speaking things on my life and everything that I'm living, everything I see, getting to perform for people every night. They spoke that on my life because they believed in me. And I know at the end of the day,
no, listen, if you have to, and
they are so ill, like nowhere without them. And every day they walk with me, I know I won't get into a bad opportunity. Nothing bad can come to me because they right behind me. And everything I've ever touched has been golden because them two. Anybody that's ever come in and left, it's never been a worry because I got those two. So y'all dope.
It's real. Nah, you know what it is? Because a lot of people, a lot of entertainers, you know what I'm saying? They don't have that.
Yeah.
It's either a broken home, they only have one parent, or one parent's not, in their lives.
Yeah.
So for you to have a foundation like that off the jump, I can see why you are and who you are and done everything that you've done now because of those two in the back over there. Shouts out to them, the parents. You're making Nia cry.
You're making me cry. It took me so long to beat my face today.
All right, let's wipe it with tears.
Okay.
Thank you, Mommy and Daddy. And then the next photo, the last one,
Woo!
Beyonce's Listen.
Khaleesi.
Talk about it. So how is this inspiring to you as the woman you are today?
This song is amazing to me because any opportunity I've ever done, every opportunity I landed, I sang Listen as my audition song.
Really?
And listen means so much, not just to me, but I think for anybody who has a voice and and wants to do something, no matter what it is. You just want people to pay attention. That's all you want. Every artist, I don't care how big you get, you just want people to hear your voice. And when I sing this song, I feel that. And it's like when I open my mouth, you can't do anything but listen to me. And this song says everything, and everything I've ever landed. And it's Old Faithful because I can't go no wrong.
This is your go-to song. Every singer has a song, and this is yours.
This is Old Faithful. And, it just means so much because it's landed me in my biggest moments in my career, and it'll always be special to me. Like, I don't care when I'm doing arenas, I'm gonna be singing. Listen,
see, that's what you gotta speak into existence.
Oh, it's all about
right
speaking
there.
it.
Arenas,
All about it.
I have no doubt, Nia, that's gonna happen for you.
Oh, thank you.
I love your energy, your personality. You know, you have so much talent. So I'm really excited to see what else you have in store for us, for sure. So definitely be on the lookout, you guys, for all the projects that Nia's working on. And Nia, I hope you're down to play a little game with me.
Okay.
It's very quick. It's simple.
Okay.
And basically just gotta look at the screen, and then we'll set it off. All right, Nia. So this is part of the show where we play a game called This or That. Have you heard of it? If not, I'll explain it to you.
No, I have.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you know what the deal is. Talk about it. All right. So 2 images will pop up on the screen, and you just gotta pick one or the other. So the sneakers or heels. You just gotta choose whichever one you want. Okay. Like you said, you already know the deal. So I guess let's get it going. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Chicago or Atlanta?
Oh, how you do that? ATL, because it's lit. ATL? It's lit.
You sure?
Oh, man, I feel like I'm a traitor. No, Chi-Town.
Chi-Town?
We got the president, Jordan, all that. Yeah.
Okay. Eat at Waffle House or Gladys Knight's Chicken and Waffles?
Waffle House.
Yeah.
Waffle House all day.
You know Gladys Knight's?
I love Gladys's, but Waffle House the go-to. That's like that 3 a.m. for that good greasy steak. Yeah.
ATL's true R&B treasure, Escape or TLC?
I'm going to have to go with Escape.
Yeah?
Got to. They still at the crib.
True.
they everything right there. That's ATL.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. Okay, so listen, you're playing a 3-player pickup game at the park, okay? There are 2 duos that come strolling through. Who do you pick?
Pippen and Jordan all day.
Smash Brothers?
Man, I'm going with the Bulls.
Yeah, okay, all right. Get a major record deal or a minor part in a blockbuster movie? Major and minor.
Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Residuals.
You see that? That's why I've switched you. You know what you're talking about. Which Disney princess is more fly, Jasmine or Ariel? They're both fly, though.
They are.
This is tough.
I'm going to have to go with Jasmine because she's just super elegant.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's classy.
Okay. Dream collab, Beyonce or Rihanna?
B. Queen. I love them both though. Beyonce.
That took you a while.
Because I mean, Beyonce. When you ever gonna get that? That's
rare, right? That's
rare.
Like a unicorn.
She don't even really collaborate with people.
Good answer. This gets more complicated as you get older. Finding gigs or your love life?
Gigs. Yeah, gigs. I mean, that's pretty non-existent, but that is like you gotta hold on to those. You know, when the phone ringing, it's ringing. When it's not, it's not. So I'm gonna go with gigs.
And you can always find a guy later on in life. So that's nothing. Yeah. Better musical, Grease or The Wizard of Oz? The classic.
The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, for sure. Wizard of Oz.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Mufasa or Simba? Who's more G, Mufasa or Simba?
Who's more G?
Yes.
Who's more G? I mean, Simba needed a little help from Nala. That's why I wouldn't say he's like the triple OG, but that's triple OG. So I'm gonna go Mufasa.
All day. Yeah. Better song, Hakuna Matata or Just Can't Wait to Be King? It's rough because I like all these songs.
These are some good ones, Jen.
I try.
I'm gonna say Can't Wait to Be King because that's so fun. I sing that backstage all the time, like singing over the kids over intercom. I love that. Yeah.
Final answer.
Okay. Final answer. Okay. Can't Wait to Be King.
What's worse, forgetting a dance number or forgetting your lines to the show?
Dance number all day.
Yeah.
Because line, whoever you're on stage with can help you out.
True.
Or they could just move on. and it catch you back up. Dance, you be like awkward on stage, like, I don't know what's next. Yeah. And I'm more comfortable here than there. I'd rather be stuck in the middle of the stage with no lines than no moves.
Looking at the bigger picture, it would look crazy.
Could you imagine on stage by yourself? You just forget to move? All
right, last question. You ready?
Okay.
Your grandma, Nia Holloway, was being honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award for music, but then the Lion King cast was asked to perform for President Obama. Same day, same time. Who do you pick?
My grandma, because they did perform for the Lion King, for Michelle, and I didn't get to go, and I was salty.
Oh no, what's go?
They were doing a number that I wasn't in, so
damn.
I didn't get to go. Yeah, Lifetime Achievement. Gotta represent,
and it's for the family. That's what you're all about. So I love
all
that.
the time. Yeah.
Nia, thank you so much for taking part in this or that.
That was
Hope
fun.
you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was fun.
And now you guys are about to get blessed with an amazing performance from Nia, and I can't wait for you guys to hear what she does. You ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Listen to the song here in my heart. A melody I've started but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside or turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen. I am alone at a crossroad. I'm not at home in my own home, and I've tried to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. I followed a voice you gave to me, but now I gotta find my own. I don't know where I belong, but I'll be moving on. If you don't, if you won't listen to the song here in my heart, a melody I've started, but I will complete. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. I followed a voice you think you gave to me, but now I gotta find my own, my own. This next record is called Young God, leading into Stay. You can check out Stay on my mixtape, A Rookie and a Vet, available on Spinrilla and SoundCloud. And this introduction is exclusive just for ladies first. So, yeah. I'm a god, I'm a beast, I'm a savage, I'm a monster, I'm a queen. Any and everything I put my hands on is treasure. No, I ain't your bitch, I'm a young boss, a future mogul legend. The voice of the youth, the real youth. Working graveyard shifts to prove to ourselves this generation ain't useless. I ain't your bitch, young black woman creeping through the night. I don't sleep, grinding in this league, and on my fake don't peek. And don't you try to weasel in and pluck my precious leaf. Close my temple down, prepare my mind for a king and some lavish dreams. Why can't I have to find other things? What's wrong with having nicer things? What's wrong with having nicer things? Oh, I get it. You can't understand my glow. Oh, I get it. Peeking through my third eye, illuminated is the world. Oh, I get it. I'm a young god and I think you just drink too low. Oh, I get it. Peeking through my third eye, illuminated is the world.
get fueled of my reaction. This shit right here, fatal attraction. And I'm the only one that's dying from his lying. From 3 words I love you, disguising it. Every time I come to you, it's breaking news. I'm old news, the blues to you. Yeah, I see we just too comfortable. Yeah, we just too comfortable. And I know it ain't gon' change, you know. So we sit right here and hurt, you know. Don't lie, we hurt, you know. And we both know. I get worked up, and no matter how much you ain't phased, no, you ain't phased. I just don't kill your vibe. I just don't kill your vibe. So I look, and you look, and I look, and we sit, and we stay. What's the point of starting over to end up going through dissension with another? Yes, it's insane. I let you drown me insane, but I be damned if I move along, let another come along and benefit from all the pain and the struggle that I put on my back. Hell no, that's whack. Been riding way too long for that. Oh my, gave you my life. Those nights I cried. Oh why? Can it be simple? Why can't this love be simple? Would it be stuck with this song? Stuck up in that wood for a while. I get worked up, and no matter how much you ain't phased, hey, no, you ain't phased. I just don't kill your vibe, and I just don't kill your vibe. So I look, and you look, and I look, and we sit, and we stay. Yeah. Stay.
Yes, we got different sides of you going on.
Yeah.
I love it. Let them know where you can find your music at, your social media handles, and all that good
Yes.
stuff.
You guys can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that at Nia Holloway. Snapchat also at Nia Holloway. And my mixtape is available on SoundCloud and on Spinrilla, A Rookie and a Vet.
That's right. Thank you so much, Nia Holloway. She's a star, I'm telling you. See you next time on Ladies First.
Yeah.